All right, welcome back to Found It First for HomeRemade.online. And this is going to be a quick unpacking video of some things that I just found and some things that I found a couple weeks ago. Starting out, I found this awesome ashtray that is made in the USA. It's Pottery Craft, and I thought that it was just beautiful, and of course my colors, and I found another matching one. However, after I bought it, I turned it over, and of course there's a huge repair to it, but it doesn't really affect its use or its ability to be a good decor item. You can moderately see the crack here, but it's not that bad. So I think I'm going to sell them as a pair and kind of have this as the bonus. All right. And to start it off on a better note, I found these two McCoy planters. I about had a heart attack when I found them, but it says McCoy right there. And these were just an amazing find. They're very beautiful. I love the color, and they're great for little succulents. I found this little teapot, which has some great moriage to it. It's got the whole vine with fruit, and it is marked Japan. You can just make out Japan on the bottom there. And I seem to be buying a lot of teapots lately, but I found this teapot from England, and I think it's just beautiful. It's got great lines, and it is traditional ironstone, Leeds, Alfred Meekin, England. And I found a piece of pottery. I'll move my camera for this. But it also has great lines. It's signed on the bottom. It's got the great reds mixed with brown. I just like the gloss of this piece. What do we have next here? Oh yeah, art glass. This is a lovely ruffled vase. It's not Italian. It's not, I would guess that it's made in China based on the fact that it has that sticker on the bottom. But I just thought it was beautiful and picked it up right away. I didn't care that it was made in China because ruffled vases are a good buy. And it's made in beautiful, beautiful blue. I found this rooster, which is just beautiful. And there is a marking, but you can barely see it underneath the scribbles on it. And so I'll be able to tell a little more about what that marking is after I wash it off. But that was a good find. I found an itty bitty, this is actually a wall vase. It's got the holes on the back that you can hang it on the wall. So it's just a lovely little bird that could go on your wall, and you could put just a few little flowers inside there. This Mexican piece of pottery I thought was really beautiful. it's a handled little pot, and it says just made in Mexico on the bottom. But you can see the details of the painting, the hand painting. And then, you know, most people would pass this by just thinking it's a boring kind of brown dish. But the bowl's not actually that boring, because the very worn stamp on there is Franciscan. So this is a Franciscan bowl, which I love them. I love every piece of Franciscan that I find, and I buy it all. All right. And then another piece of art glass. This one needs a good wash. That's about all I can say about it right now. There is no grape design. There's no floral design. There are simply some really good lines on this piece of art glass. And that's about all you can really tell who may have made it, is by the bottom. So this will take a little investigation, but I just thought this was beautiful. It was a good find. All right, that was the first box. And I've been meaning to unbox the rest of this for a while, but I found 3 sets of these. So it says Joy Jolt, Drink for Joy. These are lacy glasses. It says 2 double wall drinking glasses. And if you open them up, this is what they look like. And they have this really cool line that curves across of it. And I did look up some comps on these, and they were pretty good for you know, a set in the box. And I found 3 sets. So that was a good find. This, let's just start with what it's marked. Made in Japan. It's a music box. I wound it, and it does work. And you can see that the inside is original. It is just missing one of its legs, and that's the only thing that's wrong with it. But I thought this was a good find, so it came home with me. All right, carnival glass. You can never go wrong with carnival glass, especially when the outside looks like this. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the grape pattern, but it's a very large bowl, and it's very heavy. But this was, I just was immediately drawn to it when I saw it sitting on the shelf. So grab that. Milk glass. This was really cool. I really like this dotted pattern on this milk glass vase. And I'm not a person who buys a lot of milk glass. I think I've said that before. There's no markings on it. Again, I'm gonna have to research exactly what this is or who made it. But I just looked at it and I'm like, this is something special. I should take that home. Some more plates that I found. This is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A set of 7. You can see that they've got this gold band around it. And they are marked Johnson Brothers, England. So, fell in love with those, and they went in my cart. All right. Now these are taped together, but you can obviously see that they are some art glass, molded art glass shades, and they've just got this really cool curved design, and then mixed with some straight lines on the satin glass. And you know, I have a couple sets of these listed, and they haven't sold yet, but I'm confident that they will. Sometimes it just takes a little time for the right person to find the item that you bought. And this frame I thought was just gorgeous. I believe it has lovebirds in each corner. That's what I see, but the hand painting on this is amazing. I don't see any markings on it at all, but I'm a sucker for vintage frames, so this was a good find. All right, this little trinket dish, which you can see is hand painted. It's got the floral design, it's got some iridescence to it, and it is marked Germany, and it says Germany 18. And I got this for a mere 35 cents. There are no chips or cracks on this. All right, so I was gonna do a whole video on artwork, but I may as well start showing what I bought. So I found a set of 3 of these, and these are floral paintings. These are signed prints that I have to figure out who the artist is. So here's the first one. All the frames are great. I mean, they're not the best frames, but they're framed, and they are signed by the artist. Here's the second one. So it's Spring Color 4, Spring Color 3, Spring Color 5, all by the same artist. It looks like M. Melian. So I'm gonna have to do a little research before I list these. But that's going with my very large art collection that I've got going. And speaking of art, I've got some more. Now, these are not... Yes, they are. I lied. So I'm gonna show you the one where you can see it better first. Let me see here how this goes. So this is a floral painting. These, of course, roses. And it took me a minute while I was shopping, but they're signed right under the leaf. So that's the first one, and I found a set of 2. Now, I showed you that one first, because this one is this is a lot harder to see, the signature, because it's in yellow on yellow, right on that petal. But these were a really good find. All right, so next I found a whole set of dishes. I've got the plates, saucers, teacups, and 1 creamer. And these bowls, I won't show you every piece, but these are just beautiful. The silver lines on them, and they are by Taylor Smith Taylor, USA. I'll get that a little closer. So I was really excited when I found that whole set. Here is the platter, which is just beautiful. It's got a painted handle for the actual, like, handle portion of it. They painted handles. I thought that was a good touch. And then lastly, I wanted to show these off. I've had these for a while, but I have not shown them in my videos yet, but I was just really psyched when I found them. So you have these art glass flowers, and they're just gorgeous. I had them in the back of my mind that I wanted to find these someday, and when I saw them sitting in the case where they keep like their more valuable items, I got right in there and grabbed them. I was just like, can I get in here please? And she said yes. I opened the door and grabbed all three. I thought they were gorgeous. Alright, so this was a shorter video today, but I'm going to work on my home remade online preview video next. So watch for that coming soon.